Happening today, Governor J.B. Pritzker gave his State of the State address. The governor's address was in person this year after being virtual last year because of the pandemic. The governor thanked workers on the front lines and called on lawmakers to invest more in our healthcare systems, education systems, and bring relief for families during the worst health crisis the state has ever seen.
COVID has forced a true reckoning about what it means to work and what it means to live, no matter what kind of job you're holding down. Every worker in every profession is demanding a rethinking right now of the sacrifices that they're being asked to make.
In his address for healthcare reform, his budget includes waiving licensing fees for nearly 5,000 healthcare workers. His plan also proposes to expand funding for mental health providers as well as crisis centers. With the Illinois College Board, funding will be provided to expand the pipeline for more nurses.
This small change will open more training and education opportunities for thousands of Illinoisans, and it will put people to work addressing the critical healthcare workforce shortage.
Pritzker's budget includes the Family Relief Plan, offering millions in property tax rebates. Funding will freeze the state's tax on groceries, as well as the planned increase in the gas tax. Pritzker says this relief will be much needed for all Illinois residents.
Right now, everyone is feeling the crunch of rising prices for goods and services. The higher cost of even basic necessities is making it harder to make ends meet.
The governor's proposal also includes investing hundreds of millions of dollars into education, with roughly $350 million in K-12 schools and more than $500 million in higher education, something the governor says has been neglected in years past.
In years past, higher education had become an afterthought in our state budgets. Because of the disinvestment, post-secondary education became more and more expensive for students and their families.
Following the address, lawmakers on both sides of the aisle reacted. Senator Dave Severson says he's worried about the governor using funds received during the pandemic as part of his spending.
That's just not going to work. We're going to end up with a massive cliff after the election that unfortunately taxpayers are going to get stuck with.
On the other side, though, Senator Steve Stottleman says he was excited to see all the tax relief included in the proposal, saying it hits close to home.
I'm very happy to see tax relief in the governor's proposed budget. I know Rockford area residents can use a break when it comes to managing their own budgets.